Alright, this is Running Bear, and we're going to be doing a 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls. Boy, I just drew a blank. Don't you just love that? See, this is what happens. Sometimes you just lose it. Anyways, Darkness Falls. I'm going to be starting a new series, starting from the beginning. I've been having real problems figuring out why I've been lagging and not things working right. I think I fixed it. I'm still having streaming problems. So what I'm going to do for now, until I get things squared around, I'm going to be doing this off of recording it first. So let's get some things out of the way first. First, I do cuss sometimes, and I'm not always politically correct. It's not a bad thing. It's okay to have different views and different points on things. That's what makes, us work together. We're not all going to be the same. So beyond that, if it bugs you, you don't have to look at it. This is mainly, I'm going to put it up for myself, and a few friends might want to look at it. I hope I'll be able to teach a few things to some people, and I hope some people can teach me some things in the end. As we've never done learning. If you are, then you probably did. It's just the way life works. I hope everybody can stay nice and friendly and cordial to people in chat. I'm going to try to do the same thing. Maybe at some point I'll figure out how to do streaming as well. Let's hope this works. I'm getting kind of frustrated. To let you know the settings on this, I'm going with, as you can see, 75 zombies, 60 animals. Normal setting on difficulties adventure. That's a base. I'm going up to warrior. I think I can do it, no problem. I'm going to go with 120 minutes because I like having the full amount of time I can each day. Yes, I do have experience up to 300%. I want to get through things. I want to enjoy. I don't expect to have this thing last 100 days, okay? That's not what I'm looking for. I will be... we'll go to the next part. I also have boosted to looted abundance is up. I also have respawn up pretty quickly. We'll go from there. Got 24 enemies on Blood Moon count. I do have airdrops on every day, and I do have cheating mode off, so you can't do anything along those lines. And let's get this thing going. It takes a little bit to get started. Some teaching things here. 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls is a really good game. I want to say to Fun Pimps, thank you so much for putting out this game. It's not always perfect. It has its flaws, but they do try to fix those flaws, and that's the best you can ever say about a game company. Now, as far as the mod Darkness Falls, this is an excellent mod. I really appreciate the work that went into it. This is Alpha 18, of course, and I'm enjoying it. I hope when Alpha 19 comes out, maybe in the next month or two, they won't take you very long to get this mod back in Alpha 19, because I really do enjoy what you've done. There's one other mod I want to talk about that I'm not doing, but I really do love, and it's something I like to play, and that's called Sorcerer Mod. Unfortunately, in the Alpha 18, Sorcerer Mod was not able to work because there was a bug that's known by Fun Pimps that is in 7 Days to Die that they said they have fixed for Alpha 19, which will allow Sorcerer Mod to be put back into use. So we're looking for Alpha 19, really wanting to be Darkness Falls and Sorcerer Mod together for Alpha 19. That would be awesome. Now, that being said, I'm playing on Darkness Falls map number 3, pre-made. I played it before. Usually start the same general area each time, so know a little knowledge about that. Some things I like to do is in Darkness Falls you get classes, and the way you get those classes, you start off with 2 books, class books. Now you can make other class books later to get the other classes in. The 2 I like to start with is Laborer class because it helps the building, and Scavenger class because it helps get loot, and also quest rewards. Now, those being said, for people who are new to this, 7 Days to Die is a survival game. It's open sandbox mostly. It's got a lot of good randomization to it. A lot of work went into this. It's a very fun game. It can be very addictive, but also at the same time be frustrating because there are some flaws in it. One of the flaws in it, for me, and it's maybe because of my computer, I don't know, is that when I die and drop my bag, it will disappear and not be retrievable most of the time. So I had to turn off the dropping of my backpack. Don't like it. I hope there's some time or another that gets fixed for me, and I'll be able to go. And I did say, I mentioned I had made previous seasons and episodes of 7 Days to Die. Problem I had was I didn't realize is that my memory in my computer was low. So I fixed that. I'm up to 13 megs, and there was a problem with the OBS, how it's set up. So I did some tweaking in OBS. I think it looks better. It's still not great. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Please feel free to give me some advice. I may not use it, but that's the best way to start a conversation is talking with people, being open to possibilities. Now, that being said, I'm going to be doing these in 1 day episodes. I'm not going to edit much, if not at all at the beginning, because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe later when I figure that out, I'll do it. But at the beginning, you're going to get the raw footage just the way it is. Just like right now, it's taking a while to initialize this world. And for me, it used to be horrible. I used to sit here for anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour to initialize a world. And if I went to bring up a continuing game, it'd take me 20, 30 minutes for it to come up. That's how bad mine was for a while. It's not that way anymore, thankfully. We should be starting here in a little bit. When we do, I'll go over everything, and I'll try to, if you're a new player and don't know anything about 7 Days to Die, I hope what I present will help you out a lot. And if you're an older player of 7 Days to Die, maybe there's something I would do differently than you do, or you don't know about, and maybe it helps you out. And then, like I said, in comments, if you feel free, give me some advice. It's all good. As you can tell, I'm a little bit older gentleman, but that's okay. I don't know if I'm a gentleman either. Used to work for a living, you know what I mean? So, let's just say I've been around the block a few times, and I don't always have the fastest reflexes anymore. I don't always see things as well as I used to. But for you guys, I'll do my best. Now, still waiting for this to load up. Sorry for this downtime, and it kind of sucks. But like I said, I was going to give everything on here, and I need to get a message on my phone. I'm going to check real quick. We'll see what goes on. And I'm hoping I get this figured out and fixed. I really do love this game. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the frames per second as soon as things get going. I'm hoping that I'm not covering it up. I might be. I don't know. If I am, this one, right now I'm at 115 frames per second, 112, thereabouts. So, what I'm going to do, should not search that. I'm going to start by getting my bag set up here. You open it up. You click use in the, you should have done that. Click use in the inventory. And that's going to get you your inventory up. Now watch this. I hit tab, and now I got slots that don't take up weight. Awesome. I'm going to put this sleeping bag down for use later. I'm going to take the first book here. I'm going to take labor class. So you craft it, and then you go to read it. Now what it's going to do, it's going to give me a set of quests. I'll show you right here. I'm going to go to quests. The exclamation point is your quest journal, by the way. So we're going to go in here and hit labor, and we're going to make it our active quest. Now, all quests are active at all times, but this, I mean by active, it shows up on the right hand side of the screen what you need to get done. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the next one, which I'm going to take is Scavenger. So I'm going to create that book. I'm going to read it. And it's now in there. Now, if we go back to the exclamation point to our journal, we now are going to see I have Scavenger Quest. I'm going to make it now the active one because I can pay attention to it. And it says I need to make a stone axe. Well, the way you make stone axe is by getting some plant fiber. So I'm going to gather this up as I move around. And I need to get some wood here. There we go. Those little bushes there that look like they're old and dead actually give you, guess what, wood. So now I can go to this rock, click on recipes. I gotta make sharpened stone rock. So I'm gonna make it my favorite, and I'm gonna craft one. At this point now I have all the parts to make a stone axe. So I'm going to click on a stone axe, craft it. Now just sit here for a few seconds. Normally I get doing stuff, but I'm going to show you what happens. I just picked up those rewards for doing that quest. So I'm going to put that axe down here. Now this clothing you get, it comes with, some come with dies like this one does. Looks like all of them came with dies this time. It's random, you never know. I'm going to modify and take those dies out because I can sell those dies. Unfortunately, they're all the same one, and the way the traders work, they will never buy more than 3 of the same item from you at any time, and it could be little as 2, 1, or none even. Sometimes they won't buy anything of it. So it would have been better if it was different dies, but that's okay. We'll go from there. Put on our clothes, gained a little bit there. Yeah, since I just did my first quest. If you notice, I got a new quest line up here for Scavenger, and I need to get 500 coins. Now, I know what that quest is. I know how to do it. So I'm going to switch over here real quick to quest again, and I'm going to go back to the labor quest. I'm going to put it up as my primary one I'm watching now. Now, I just did my quest. I got some skill points, and we're going to spend them. And the first place I'm going to spend my skill points is what's called Lucky Looter. And for just taking the class to begin with, I have a 10% bonus, a loot bonus, to get from containers. I also get a 10% faster loot. And when I go to look for treasures, their location is down to 7 meters instead of what it was before. So now I'm going to spend points into it. And if you look, I increased it 2 times in there. And now I can it adds a 30 to my loot bonus now. I loot 40% faster, and now treasures are down to 5 meters. It's an excellent way to do this. Now, this is tied into your level. So at level 10, I can do it. I can spend another point to get it again, and then again at level 20. Now I'll be maxing it out. That's not the only way you can affect loot, though. The other way you can affect loot is when you look at what's called Quality Joe. Now, Quality Joe is based off your scavenging level, and each time you scavenge something, you get a chance for that to increase. Once it gets to a certain point, it increases up. You're going to be able to spend the points. So once I get scavenging 1, I can get scavenging Quality Joe 1, and then so forth and so forth, like scavenging 10, 20, 40, and then 60. And those are important ones from as far as I'm concerned to get. So we've already kind of get that started. I'm going to loot this car. Hopefully I get scavenger right off the bat. 1. Not yet. I want to get this cotton now. Now cotton, you can use it to make cloth. And the cloth you can then use to make bandages. So this is part of like how these things work. You got to start from one side and work your way up. You know, it's just the way the old ball bounces. We can't change anything. Now, one of the things I'm going to do right here, normally you can do it somewhere else, but I'm going to get this rock real quick here. I want to get up to 10 rock. I'm just going to go a little bit further now. I'm going to get a little bit extra. There we go. Once you have 10 rock, you need to have a melee weapon at the beginning of the game. And my preferred weapon is a sledgehammer. Normally you can make a stone spear. Nice thing about stone spear is it's got range, but it doesn't do much damage. Club does a little bit more damage, but shorter range. A sledgehammer does a lot more damage, but it doesn't have enough. It doesn't do. It takes a lot of stamina. We need to get a little bit more wood, so we're going to chop this tree down here. Usually I had gotten something else better by then. Okay, let's get the sledgehammer done. Yep. Crafting sledgehammer now. Now, you can do multiple things at once. You can even queue items up to be done as well. So, this is a nice crafting game, building game, shooting game, surviving game, all rolled into one. And you got quests in the game, so a little bit in that involved too. So there's a lot involved in this game. It's well done. It's not perfect. I enjoy it. It's an older game, but I still enjoy it, and I probably will for a long time. And I really don't care if people don't like it or not. I know some people get mad at me, but that's just the way it goes. Alright, got some feathers, which are important. I'll take down another tree here, it doesn't hurt. Always don't mind getting trees. Yep. Gets up here, because the other thing we're going to look at as well is that we want to try to get stuff prepared for the next line of quests. Since I've done these quests so many times, I know what I need in the next for these 2 quest lines I'm doing. And one of the things I need to gather up is 1,000 wood, not just 600, because there's going to be a point where they're going to work together. The scavenger and labor, they're both going to need wood at the same time. So what I'm doing is setting myself up so when I get to that point where they'll need it at the same time, I'll have it. So it's kind of just a little knowledge up ahead of time. That's all. Make sure I loot this thing here. I should have scavenger up now. Let's see, but I have no points. That's the downside. But let's just make sure I have scavenger up. And I don't yet. Don't even have scavenger up. Darn it. That's too bad. Not that we could do anything about it though. And you can also loot other things along the way. I also like getting these burnt trees because they give you coal. Coal is very important in the game. Is that coal, you use it to make gunpowder. And gunpowder you need to make that so you can make ammo for your guns. Now you can loot some. You can buy some from the trader. But I like getting the resources out of the way when I know I need to get them. And this is just a good source of getting it. Does not hurt to have things done and out of the way a little bit ahead of time. And we'll need absolute tons of gunpowder. We also need nitrate along with it to make the gunpowder. I hate these car alarms. They are so annoying. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm thinking about it, move this peel down here. I'm going to see how much cotton I have. 16. So we're going to take that 16 cotton. We're going to make it into our good old cloth. And then we're going to take that cloth when it's all done. And we're going to make bandages out of it. And what I'm thinking about, I'm going to take and make a bow real quick. There we go. We got stuff going. We got multiple things going at the same time. Remember I told you could do that? There's a rock all beat up here. Yep. Now, it sounds funny, but actually the hardest resource to get to getting a lot of is rock. Because it just takes so much more time to get the amount of rock that you want to get. Sledgehammer up in here and get the bow going here. And repair. I got 18 feathers, so I'm going to take my rock. Where's my rock at? Why don't I see it? Did I go blank? There it is. Alright, so we're going to make 9 sharpened rocks, which will give me 18 sharpened rocks total. And then I'm going to go to wood, because I need sticks for arrows. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make 9 sticks, which will give me 18. And then I'm going to come to arrows, and I'm going to make, out of the feathers, 18 arrows. Now I could have made those out of cloth too, but I want to use my cloth to make bandages. Now we're going to make the 5 bandages we can make with the cloth we had. It's not a bad start. We're getting there. Everything I want to move up to my toolbar is the hammer. Now the hammer allows you to build stuff. So it's very important. You'll get better building tools later. It's just a starting one, so don't worry about it too much. More feathers, always good. And eggs. Eggs are extremely important. You need them for several things. Not only do you need them for food, but you'll need them for dyes and making inks and all kinds of things. So remember to keep your eggs. Now these tree stumps are also good because they have a chance of dropping honey, and honey is something you need for sometimes when you get attacked by zombies, they will infect you, so you need to get that squared around as well. And the way you get the infection stopped is either by using honey or using antibiotics. And there'll be a blue-whitish pill. You'll see them when we get them. I'll point them out. There we go. So I'm just kind of moving around, trying to get things going. Come over here, get this car. Ooh, get a pick right off the bat. I like that. That is good. That is real good. I'll move this over here for now. Now that I got that going, I'm going to also, one of the things I want to do for the way I play, I want 6 of these made. I'm going to put up in the trader, and I want 20 of these made for various reasons. And then I want to make some hatches. I know that sounds weird, but I like having hatches made, and you'll see why. Make 10 of those. There we go. We're going through our little things we got to get out of the way, so to speak. All prepping for later. I hope everybody's having a good day today, and hope every day is a good day for people. There's nothing wrong with trying to spread a little joy for different people. Lord knows we have enough things in this world that doesn't, that's for sure. Alright, now the other thing you want to get, see these trees over here? These are fruit trees. This one happens to be an apple tree, and I definitely want to get some apples off that tree. I'll show you in a second after I kill the zombie. Alright, so come over to this apple tree, use the axe, and 2 swings, it gives me all the apples that tree's going to give me until it regrows. Kill this zombie here, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Oh, missed. There we go, she dropped some loot. She gave birth to a loot bag. Where'd he go? Oh, sorry, little dude. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. It's nothing personal. You're just a zombie, and I don't like zombies. Nope. Zombies and I do not get along. Something about the fact that they want to eat me, it just doesn't seem like it's a good, working relationship. That's just a horrible thing to do to somebody. The only reason I'm killing them is because they didn't want to kill me. Sorry, dude. But you're now resting in peace. Look at it from that perspective. Oh, you want some too? I don't mind killing a few zombies here and there. These are zombies you got to get rid of because they're going to be roaming around your area. It's always good to get rid of them. Of course, they'll respawn again soon, so don't think just because you got rid of them there, they're not coming back, because they will. No, I so hate that. So I got a graphics bug again. I get this a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to exit out. I know this is during the stream, don't have much choice. I'm going to hit continue. It shouldn't take long, but it'll fix my graphic error. There's things I just got to deal with, Sometimes, because you either don't have a good machine, or I don't know what it does it for me. I haven't seen it with anybody else. And we'll see where it goes from there. I'm sorry if I check my phone, I get messages. I know it's not the right thing to do when you do it. I'll try to do better. Hopefully this won't happen very often. But here's the thing. I'm doing this for myself, doing it for fun. And if you guys happen to like it, that's great. And hopefully I'll do better in the future. But I'm not going to stop my real life from going on either. I'm not doing this for work, not doing this for anything. I'm doing it for my enjoyment. So if I sometimes have the TV going, because when football season is going on, you're going to hear every Raider game come through my stream if I'm streaming. I'm not going to put the sound down just because it might bug you guys. Like I said, this is for me. And if you're not a Raiders fan, Las Vegas Raiders now, well, you're not going to like it probably, because you're going to hear me grump and moan and everything else when they either win or lose. I've been a Raiders fan for a long, long time. Also, like to see right here, that's graphic figure is fixed. I see I got to back down to like 11-12 frames. I got to let the thing catch up for a minute here, and I'll start in just a few seconds. I'll start catching up and doing better. It's still low right now. There we go. It just caught up. I don't know why it does it for me, but it does. I'm no computer expert. I just know when it's not right, it's not right. That's working one. That's a working one. That is not a working one. So it's going to give us some stuff. Now later when I get a wrench, I will come down and wrench those to get some scavenging points and get some loot off of them. We'll also go ahead and get this bookshelf here. Alright, got some stuff I can learn. So, learn farming tips, learn hunting rifle. Alright, I like that. Alright, let's see what's inventory. Just doing that just to get quest out of the way, and do I have anything I want to sell, which I do. Get rid of that die, get rid of that die, get rid of that die. Anything else? No. The rest of this I'm going to keep and break down. Nothing really sells well here. Or if it's something I need. So let's see if he's got any quest I can do in this area. Now what I like to do at the beginning is buried quest. Now where I'm at is right next to the radiation zone, so I have to be very careful. Some quests I can't do because they're in the radiation zone. Not very fun. Alright, so we're going to put up the chest. I'm going to take the time to put some stuff away. Now, I'm going to show you, once I get this initial one done, that I'm going to be setting up a way that I don't have to do this each time when I come in. And I won't be clicking them on here like that. I will just be flat out putting them in the box, and you'll see. Alright, now we're going to do it this way until we get things squared around. Not a bad game overall. Got some good stuff. Alright, so right now I have a total of 10 slots, so I'm going to put it up to 10. These are the slots I want to keep. So, as you can notice, I pulled the stuff back out of the box. I can come into the box and hit that one button, and all that stuff that I just picked up goes back in up to that 10th spot where I told it not to go past. So, there you go. A little lesson there. Now, we're also going to get a shovel made right now, because we need one. I'm also going to put a bedroll down, because I should do that. So I just respawn here. So we're going to do it right here next to these trailers. Now, one of the things I do here is I move this stuff over. I put my hatch down. You'll see how all this stuff kind of works together. I know it seems all kind of all on top of each other right now. And this is not what I'm going to keep forever. Now I'm going to switch to quest so I can see it, to the buried quest, and I'm going to go get the buried quest done. Now, since one of the things I want to get done is POS I want to get done is on the way to this buried quest. Oh crap. I just realized I gained a level, so now I can go to my scavenger, my Paulie Joe, and put it in. I'm also going to put in 1 point in Zexotyrannosaurus, because that is a way to get back your stamina. And that's always helpful. You use stamina just about for everything. So it's very good to get more stamina squared around. Alright. Every time I see a bird's nest, I'm going to try to stop and loot it, if it's lootable. Alright, here we go. Got a mob here. Oh, I missed. Sometimes I don't have my timing down very good. It's like this joust you gotta do with them. Well. Oh! Dirty sneaker! Oh, it's a wolf! No, 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 no. No wolf. Wolf bad. Wolf real bad. We're going to show you how I handle the wolf. See, here we go. No more wolf. Oh, the wolf got me anyway. Dirty booger. Oh, the wolf got me. See, it happens. If I didn't have the other zombies there, what I did would have been able to defeat the wolf pretty easy. But since there's the zombies there, I was able to jump up on the zombies. It is weird how it works. Oh well. Gonna die a few times in this game. Don't like it though. Let's go back out there and go get our treasure. Dirty wolf. Dirty, dirty wolf. Mean old wolf. Yeah. You know I play Space Wolves, man. I don't like wolves that attack me. That's not fair. I see the wolf again, so we're gonna try to set up here. Get yourself squared around. And shoot the zombie as it comes in. I said shoot the zombie as it comes in. I messed it each time. That's pretty sad. Get my stamina back up. There what? That zombie. And then the next one here. Hopefully show you, if you don't know how to do this, it's a nice little way to keep yourself, you're not invincible. As you saw before, you can get hit, you can get yourself in trouble. Never think what it is invincible. Modify to get this out. In fact, I will wear this because it's a big upgrade for me. I will scrap those because they don't sell for much. Modify this one here. And same thing, wear this one. And this doesn't sell for much, and I'm going to scrap it. There we go. Take that. You're going to go down. You dirty old stripper. I think that's where you're supposed to be. Hey, there's a bag out here. I'll take that. Oh. He's got me bleeding. Dirty dog. This wolf has been my downside, man. That was too late. That was not good at all. Dirty dog. Dirty, dirty dog. Let's see if we can find him. Nope. I'm not going to wait around here for him. He'll eventually start going back in that area because he's going to heal up. See, I'm not a great player. I play okay though. Got my goods and my bads. Now with these buried quests, when you get to the treasure chest and you open it, it's going to cause zombies to spawn, and they're going to come directly after you. So before I open the chest, I want to make sure I have a way out of this hole that I'm going to be digging here, so that I don't get trapped by the zombies and killed. That's at least the thought process. Now, once I get down here a little ways, you're going to see what I'm going to do. Yep, this is the boring part, but I need this clay so that I can do my labor quest as well. So it's not a bad thing here. And there's a bedrock, or not bedrock, but regular rock. And we're going to put that up on top. I don't like the way that came out. There we go, that's better. Now we can start digging our way through. And the reason I put that up there is so the zombies just can't drop straight down on me. They got to go through that first. That gives me a little time to keep myself from getting killed. Just a little precaution. Nothing more. Hopefully we'll get lucky and it won't be a long dig to get all this. Sometimes it is though. And there's just not much you can do about it. But this it'll let me complete that starting scavenger quest. It also allows me to get some food and drink, which I'm going to desperately need here very shortly. So this is worth getting out of the way. It is pretty important to do. At least it is from my point of view. Let me see, do I have any points? Yes, I do. I'm going to put 1 point into Miner 69er. repair this. Step by step, right? That's all we can ever do. Getting further and further into this dig, yep. And go very far that way. Let's see about this way. Means we're at one of the ends, probably. That's good and bad. Keep going, keep going. Hoping to find the chest quickly. The nice thing is you got that blinking chest, so you know when you're gone too far. It's no longer blinking than you went too far. Just one dig after another. That's all you get to do. Dig, dig, dig. Start playing Dig Dug. You remember that? If you're old enough. Arcade game. Fun game to play. Man, I'm a child of the 70s. And man, I spent way too many quarters in the arcade. But it was fun. Learned some things. You know. Looks like it's going to be a warm day here in the Central Valley. I think we're supposed to get up to 106. Not looking forward to that. Of course, I'm going to be in a nice air-conditioned house. I ain't going out unless I have to. You're pretty much going to have to drag me out of this house today. I don't like the heat. I actually prefer living where it's cold. Sounds funny, but there it is. Okay, there's the chest. So there it is. So what we're going to do, see if we can get one of these built up. We'll go this way. We're just looking for how to make sure we have a way out. Won't take very long. Here's a zombie somewhere. Well, I created a hole for her. Oh. I'm so sorry. I broke your neck. Horrible man. Horrible, horrible man. You really think I'm sorry? You got me wrong. Gotta get an angle so I can get out easy, because otherwise, just like how that one came down, so will the other ones that spawned for this quest. And that would be ugly if you had, think if you had like 4 or 5 of those happen at the same time. Wouldn't be good, would it? A little bit more. Wasn't so bad doing this now, was it? Make sure I have a way out. It's important. An easy way out. Okay. We better. There we go. Let my stamina get back up a little bit. Alright, so open the chest. Get all that stuff out of that chest, which is nice. And you notice there's a bunch of zombies trying to get me. They're like, you're an evil man. I wanted my thing back. Okay, so she died. No, she didn't die, but she got smacked good. He died on his first swing now. He was, ow, she slapped me. She didn't like the fact I touched her. Sometimes you get smacked when you touch the girl the wrong way. You gotta be careful about that stuff. It makes you have permission. Be a gentleman. I know. Being a gentleman's old-fashioned. Well, then I'm just old-fashioned. When it comes to that, anyway. And I'm okay with it. And if you're not, well, I feel sorry for you. Because, well, I'd rather have some values than not. And one of the values I was taught as a young man is that you treat everybody with respect till they don't earn it, and you treat women with respect right off the bat. And that's just the way it goes. Oh, I need to repair that. There we go. Take that, Mr. Big Bloated Zombie. Oh, I missed. How did I miss that big fat belly? There we go. There we go. Right in the back of the head, and it didn't go down. That time he did. Alright. We're off to turn in the quest. The wonderful quest of Oz. Because of the wonderful things it gives. There you go. Yep. It is what it is. Now, I did say food's an issue, but watch when we get back there and I look over things, you'll see what we picked up. It's going to be pretty nice. Chop down that tree for some oranges. Well, not chop it down, just pick the oranges. Because that's what we did, even though we used an axe to do it. Then you can actually hit it with your hands, and it does a similar thing, just takes longer. I'd rather do the axe and get it over with. I didn't get a jump from these guys. Oh, that was very dumb of me. Very, very dumb. Both of those berry quests have a good chance that I won't be able to do them. So we'll see. He's got one I can. Well, they all look like they're going to be in bad spots, so we'll take it anyway. I should have picked it up before I left, but I didn't do it. Alright, so what we got from that, we got that thing we're just going to sell real quick. We're going to do that, learn that, and scrap that. Now, see, we picked up stew. Stew's really good. Oh, another one can learn. All these things here are really, really good. These clam chowder's good. Now, if you look at clam chowder, it doesn't have any food poisoning. That's why I like it a lot. And it gives a bunch of health and stamina back, which is awesome. Now, if you look at canned sham, unfortunately, you can get food poisoning for eating that can, so it's not a very good thing. But if you look at recipes, there's a way of making something out of that can that doesn't cause poisoning. So you gotta remember that. Also, if you get these green vitamins here, you can use those. I'll show you right now. I'll use a vitamin. And what it does, it keeps me from being able, I'm not able to be poisoned by this food now because of that. And I can use this here to click on these smaller cans and give me a chance of poisoning and get back some health and some, in this case, water as well, because they give you back water just as good as almost as good as they give you health. So those little cans are good. Now I need to get one big health boost here, and that's probably going to be all the food I need. Okay. Now I'm going to come up here to turn in the quests. And I'm going to take, I already know that this gives me the most money in between the two, and I don't need the slants. Now what I'm going to do, since I already know I want to be here, I'm going to sell this here. Some people keep it for chopping things up. I don't. I'm just going to sell it. Sell this hat. No reason to keep it. Right, everything else going to keep. See if he's got another quest I can pick up. And if you notice, I just completed the next scavenger quest. Let's see here. Nope, he has none. Alright. There is it. Well, he has Fletch quests and clear quests, which I'm not doing right now. I will do those at another time. Just not right now. I keep this on me, and I'm going to keep that on me. And keep the water on me. Everything else, I'm going to put back up. We need to go to 11 now. 12. I think 12. No, 12 is going to be all the ones I want to keep. So now I can hit that button again, and all that stuff went up. But I kept the stuff I wanted. There we go. Make things easier, doesn't it? Oh, I got the food. That's right. I forgot scavenger quest. See, this is where my brain doesn't think. I gotta make 2 charred meats, which I can do right here real quick. Put them up to charred. Bam. They'll get done oh, better put some wood in there to work and cook. Now, it'll do a little bit for you for free. So you just put a couple pieces of wood in, and it takes care of it. That'll be done in a couple minutes. But if you notice, I got a good amount of loot from here. I'm going to sell this as well. While I'm thinking about it. Some people would want to hang on to it. I'm not one of those. I'm just going to sell it.
Y'all come back now.
Alright, let's see. And the 2 meat's done. Turn off the campfire. Finish the quest. This goes up. The next quest is at the same point. Remember I told you I need to get 6,000 wood? Well, that's because now this quest, which is for my scavenger, is now at the same stage of what stuff I need for my laborer. So now I can do things. You'll see while it all kind of comes out to play. And it'll be even better after the next quest. Where I'll finish this one, then I'll start working on this one because I'll have another quest that ties up even better with this one from that laborer line. For right now, we're switching over to our berry supply, and it's out this way. Hope you're enjoying this. Need a little caffeine. One thing about it real quick, I have 1 point to spend. My scavenger's only level 2, so I can't do anything there. I could go with treasure hunter, which helps, but I'm going to go with survivor because I want not to waste my food and water as quickly. Survivor keeps your food and water lasting longer. So it's a very good one to get out of the way. Now, some people always want to get the pack meal right off the bat. I don't think I need it right off the bat, and you'll see why once I get this scavenger set of quests done. I'll get a bicycle, and for the most part, having the extra weight moving around is not as big of a deal. And it's still not fun, and it's still not great, but it mitigates it by quite a bit. Now, for fighting purposes, it stinks, but for moving around purposes, it's actually pretty good. You just killed a survivor, you dirty zombie. Take that. Must defend the survivors. There's not many of us out there left. Nope. The world is a barren place. It's sad, but it's true. Oh, another zombie. Oh. And you will see so many zombies in this game, you will get sick of zombies after a while. But it's going to take a good long while before you probably get sick of them, but hey, just heads up. I need to make some more arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and make, let's make 38 sticks and 38 stone. Yes, I know I need those also for my quest, but I also want to have some ammo. Oh crap, Cougar. Wasn't paying attention. Now, watch the glory of my defensive structure. Alright. Oh, come on now. Fix this up again. Yep. Almost dead. Almost dead. Come on. There we go. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but I got some water. So I'm going to fix myself up a little bit. Because, well, I don't look so good. In fact, I look pretty terrible. But here I'm going to get some nice meat. And some leather, and some bones, and some rotten flesh, and some animal fat. Yep, all wonderful things. It adds up. You pretty much eat every one of those resources I just picked up. Truth matters, you need most resources in this game, so there's really not much throwaway stuff. I mean, later on, it'll kind of become throwaway because you don't need certain ones as much. Alright, making sure there wasn't somebody sneaking up on me. Sometimes it happens. That is for sure. And there's a frozen one. That's the blue ones are frozen zombies. Now, I don't really know what the difference between a frozen zombie and a regular zombie is, other than that they're blue. They may I think they have a little different hit points and some other things to each other, so just slightly different zombies. But nothing I've seen that's really massively different between the two. I guess if push comes to shove, maybe the frozen ones are a little bit harder to kill, but just barely. It's almost not mentioning the difference, if there's any at all. I just glanced them. Okay, nothing's around me. Hey, another bag, like that. And keep on giving me free bags, we'll be in a good place with each other. Free loot's always good loot. Oh. Yep, that's my thought. You know how we dealt with the last one, so rinse and repeat. Don't you like where you get splattered on the ground off for? Oh, come on now. Don't you know I just want to play? Oh, that's no fair, coward. Of course, I had him at a great disadvantage there, I would say. Fair statement. Take that, you brute. Give me your flesh. Before I forget, repair and repair. You chopped his leg off. If you want, you can chop his head off probably too. Nah, didn't have enough help. What was I at? I was doing something somewhere. I started, you hadn't done it yet. Okay. There we go. Same thing as last time. Just digging down. Trying to get a little bit of XP, a little bit of food, water. A bit more coin. All good. Step up in the right direction. It'll get better. Step by step. That's all we can ever do, right? Otherwise, if we take too big of a step, we lose our balance and fall flat on our face. Nope, I almost forgot to do this. Start talking and yammering, and there you go. Get to do things like that. That's just my backup plan, so to speak. Sounds like we got a female zombie around here. What do you got? Ooh, stripper, bad old, nasty old hooch. Not something you want to see. Ooh. Well, I don't have to worry about looking at her anymore. She's dead. Not a good shot, is it? Well, now you know what a stripper looks like from the bottom view. Zombie strippers. What has the world got off to? Now, me and my brother also play this game together. He will be, we have a game we're playing that's a few days in to it already. And he streams. His works for his, mine's not. So we'll hopefully figure out how I can get mine streaming as well. But I will start recording those games as well, and you can take a look at those. It'll be a different series. Remember, when you open that chest, you get zombies. Look at all of them coming out. Yep, look at that. I tell you. Bad zombie. Next. Oh, you want some more? Okay. Bad zombie. Next. Yeah, next one. And this one. Look at that. Just whack-a-mole. They both died at the same time. That was kind of funny. Now, get that there. No more. And are you gonna... Oh, okay. Time to go back and turn this quest in. I should, while I'm thinking about it, repair this here, because, well, we'll be using it again. That's for sure. Unless I somehow or another get a great loot on the way. But most of the time, especially as you get higher difficulty setting and higher game stage, you're not going to get melee very often. It's mainly going to be shooting of some sort. Every so often you're going to do melee. And I do more melee because I use certain things to help me do more melee. Those little tricks of jumping up on top of that helps. And once I start to break into a building, you're going to see how these hatches help me too. It's a good little way to make things a little bit easier, you know? Let's be honest. It's not always about brute force. Sometimes you got to use your brain a little bit. You know, when you're on the battlefield, you use that battlefield to your advantage. Speaking of which, one of the reasons I got into this is I do watch a streamer channel called Frost and Fist, and there's two guys on there, Mythos and Freak. They're really good people. They have a good chat, good community, and they talk about Warhammer, and I love playing Warhammer. My army is Space Wolves. So you're going to be talking about Space Wolves quite a bit. That's right. I am a part of the route. Now, for those who know about Warhammer 40k, that's a really good game. I don't like most of the computer games of it, but I do like the tabletop game a lot. So I will take that pistol for now. Do you have any other jobs? Yes, you do. Probably won't be able to do them, but hey, I will try. Let's see where that one lands. Nope, I can't do that one. It's in the radiation zone, and right now, the radiation zone will kick my butt. So we're going to drop that quest, pick up the next one he has. Do you have any other jobs? He has another one, and this one's to the west instead of the northwest. Let's see where this one is. That one I should be able to do. So we'll make it our main quest. double check on it. Yep. Okay. We'll come over here, and what we got this last time, we want. Oh, I need to get some more water down in me. All right, so we got some better bandages. Awesome. So I'm putting those up to be used. We didn't get any. We got one quest one, or one schematic, which is awesome. We got another one we can use, and for the most part, we didn't get a whole lot of great stuff out of that one. But sometimes that's the way the old ball bounces, and we're gonna make some arrows real quick before I forget. There we go. Now, let me make sure everything's the way it should be. It looks that way, so I'm just gonna put things up. I'm going to take the gun out. Do I have any bullets? I have 24. And I'm going to switch that out for right now. I'm going to move this to 14. Alright, so there we go. I now have a gun to shoot if I get into trouble. So we're going to make sure it's loaded. Don't want to use it unless I absolutely need to. There's other things I can use before that. But we want to get this treasure chest here again. Now I normally don't do this many in a row, but I like when I can do them like this. It's nice. As you can see, you get good reward out of the quest. And you get a good reward out of the chest usually. So it's well worth doing. Especially at the beginning, because it builds up a food supply for you. And a drink supply. And you'll find out if you don't do that in your games, you're going to be really stressed in your games. So I like getting it out of the way in a nice, simple, easy format. Oh boy, I hope this is not in the middle of a POI. That would really suck. It's a possibility where it's at. We'll see. We will see. Almost ran into him. That would be bad. Take that. Just because I can. Looks like it's me past the POI. That's good. I'm happy about that. And we're coming up on this here, and yep, starting to flash red, and there we go. Rinse and repeat. Going to be a lot of rinse and repeat in this here. Now hopefully we do well. I'm so happy I got up to 128 frames per second. That's really nice. I don't have the quality up very high, but I'd rather be able to play and enjoy than look at it, something that's pretty that I can't play. It just doesn't seem like a good deal to look pretty, but you can't play very well. Maybe that's why I play Space Wolves. You don't get a lot of them, but they play really well. Well, not as well as they used to. They've nerfed Space Wolves a lot. But the last book did help them. And now with the new edition coming out, no telling where things are going to be. Until we see all the rules, which won't be for a while, we will not know. It's kind of the same way with Alpha 19. We got a lot of good things that may be good, but we won't know until we actually get to play it. And the funny thing is they might be coming out about the same time. Of course, with this COVID stuff going on, don't get to play Warhammer very much. It's an in-person game, so unlike this, I don't get to play it much right now. Anyway, I was talking about Warhammer just a minute ago. I play Space Wolves, like I said, and I really like... I've been a Space Wolf player. I mean, I played 40K. My first game was back in '86. Yeah, I know that's a long time ago for most of you. Some of you weren't even born by that point. But that was my first game. My first army, though, I don't think I got my first full army until maybe like 91, 92, to be honest. I had partial armies all the way, for a while there, but I would either play with other people's miniatures or I'd play a smaller army. So, But Space Wolves were my guys. I just like the whole Viking werewolf Space Marines. Yes, I said werewolf and I said Viking. So you get a lot of fur and pelts, and you get a lot of wolf, and you get a lot of fighting. So, and you can also get a lot of heroic deeds. The biggest thing about the Space Wolf chapter is it really relies on its characters to make it do well. Nope, don't see him. Maybe take off. Nope, he's there. He decided to stay over this way. It could be digging down to me, who knows. But anyway, Space Wolves are such a good army as far as I'm concerned. They have great melee. They're not the best, but they're one of the best. They're definitely one of the best Space Marines in melee. Blood Angels. And basically this, excuse me, my voice went. The melee Space Marines are Blood Angels, Space Wolves, White Scars, and I also would say Black Templars. Those are your melee-oriented Space Marines. Now, probably the best melee Space Marines at this moment are probably Blood Angels, which really frustrates me as a Space Wolf player. But unfortunately, they didn't quite balance things out as well as they should have, and they made some rules for certain people way better than others, unfortunately. And right now, it's much easier to get Blood Angels in to do what they want to do. They have a much better way of delivering themselves, and their bonus, quite frankly, is better than the Space Wolves. I believe at this point. I mean, their rules came out better. Bottom line, they have overall better strategies. They have overall better way of delivering. And their doctrine's better than Space Wolves. Not that I'm not going to play Space Wolves. It's not like I'm going to pick up Blood Angels and play them. I mean, I have their book, but I also have the Dark Angels book. I know, Space Wolf player with the Dark Angels book. Heretic. Well, I happen to have a large Dark Angel army. I used to have a large Chaos Space Marine army. And I used to have a large squad army. Those are the armies I've had the most of. I've had Orcs too. And I have had Tyranids at one point and Necrons. Never had any of the Space Elves. Never had the Tau. Never were my type of armies. So let's get this out of the way. Since we found the chest, we need to make our way out. But since squats are in order there, and someone stole my army out of my car, which really sucked. I love that army. Anyway. Since, I like having at least one evil group, I figure having the Dark Angels, was a good way of having heretics that were... oh yeah, they're Space Marines. Forgot. They're heretics. Okay. There's a running joke about Dark Angels being heretics. Being traitors. I like to keep secrets. And because of that, a lot of chapters don't trust them very well. Also, some reason they're keeping secrets is some of the members were turned to the dark side. Were made into Chaos Space Marines. So, yeah, there's that too. So, there's a good reason why some groups see them as not loyal to us Marines, even though they are. But it's still fun to tease them around with it. And now I'm a Dark Angels player. I know how it goes. But they are a fun army to play, and Dark Angels play quite different from my Space Wolves. Space Wolves can be a little bit of a shooting army, but realistically, they are a melee army. Their benefits are really towards the fighting, and that's good. And where the Dark Angels, their benefits are really towards the shooting. And so by those two armies, I have different ways of playing. Neither one of them have the best combat doctrines in the game by far. They're probably some of the weaker ones, but you know what? I like the fluff behind both of them. The Dark Angels are basically the misunderstood good Space Marines, and the Space Wolves are the really misunderstood good Space Marines, because they're probably the most loyal of all the Space Marines chapters, even though they're probably the most disloyal as far as some people think, because in the 40k world, there's this group that runs the Adeptus Astartes for the Emperor. The Emperor is basically a godlike being that's lived for thousands and thousands of years. But right now, during the Horus Heresy, that's when he made 20 children for himself. They were all what are called Primarchs, and from each Primarch he made a parent legion from that Primarch. Space Wolves have Leman Russ. Ultramarines have Bubute Gilliman, or Big Bute.
Here is your reward.
And anyway, some of those Primarchs became traitors. And when that happened, it changed how the Empire was. During that time, when they became traitors, that's when the Emperor was attacked by Horus, which is his first son. Well, first, it's debatable who's the first son, but he's the one he saw as when he wanted to take control of things for him. Well, unfortunately, he wasn't a very nice guy. He turned out to go to the Chaos side. So, it's not been a good thing. But anyway, things are all over the place. You got different things going on, different factions wanting different things. I eat this stew here. And so you had different effects going on, different groups handle things differently. I know I'm saying this over and over and over. But Space Wolves don't follow how the Astartes are supposed to be put together. The Dark Angels and Blood Angels don't as well, but they follow more closely to the rest of the Astartes than the Space Wolves do. Space Wolves don't follow the Astartes whatsoever. In fact, like I said, the Emperor, the Emperor is on the throne now, but he's basically half corpse. He's half alive, and he can't go anywhere. He can't do anything other. He can't even talk, really. He psychically talks with people. That's how things get done. So you have this group that run the Empire for him. Well, one of the things about the way 40k world works is that there's artifacts, because what's happened is that humanity for the longest time was just striving, getting better and better technology. Then something happened, and it started, and the better technology stopped, became some of it became seen as heretics, because basically there was some AI that basically tore them up and went against humans. I forgot to go over here first. And so there's been a change in how they view technology as well. And Space Wolves they value honor above all else, really, in a lot of ways. Even though they're rough, they like to party, they're not exactly, the gentlest people in the world. Okay, let's get this down here. You'll see what I can do with these hatches now. This is going to afford me a little protection. So I take this bow, sneak, so I get an extra damage shot, and hopefully it won't wake up the other soldier that's right next to him, which is nice. And now I can just flank this guy away first and not get in too much trouble. There we go. One more arrow should kill him. Oh, I missed. Cocky there, didn't I? Got a little too cocky. So anyway, so Space Wolves their Primarch went to a world where basically, so you consider technology is considered heresy at points. If it's basically a prayer is more likely to get things fixed than a wrench, as far as some people think. So anything else is not a good thing. And Space Wolves, see when let me go back. So you got these heretics, people that are trying to do things, Chaos World, all kinds of things, and basically a civilian population saw something it wasn't supposed to, saw technology it wasn't supposed to see, and the wonderful Astartes leaders decided that those people need to be wiped out, including what is known as the Imperial Guard, which are basically just regular people that are put into being soldiers. They saw something they weren't supposed to see, so what they wanted them to do, they ordered the Space Wolves to wipe out everybody on that planet, so that there would be no one alive that saw the technology that was on this planet. Well, Space Wolves saw that these Imperial Guard had defended this planet, and they had done nothing wrong. The technology wasn't corrupting them. So Leman Russ told Astartes to go stick it up their ass, basically. Well, Astartes got pissed and sent 2 fleets to destroy Fenris, which is the homeworld of Space Wolves. Now, normally, 2 Armada fleets will wipe out any planet that goes across. Well, when I got to the Fang, when I got to Fenris, the Fang opened up and fired on all the ships that came in and wiped out an entire fleet in one shot. Well, needless to say, that made them a little bit nervous about taking on the Space Wolves. So they pulled back, and ever since then, Astartes don't like what Space Wolves do, because Space Wolves, basically, if they don't think a order is just, they will ignore it. That doesn't make the Astartes happy, because as far as they're concerned, everyone should do exactly as they say. Space Wolves don't. They're one of the few chapters that will tell them to go bite their ass. And who knows? Space Wolf may actually like their ass bitten. Who knows? They're a little furry, you know. You never know about furries. They can be a little kinky. So, joking around. But basically, Space Wolves have an honor system to them, which I think is really good. Some people will say I put too much into that, but not to me. That's all I need to know, that they will not follow unjust orders. It's one thing to be a soldier. It's another thing to know an order is not just and to follow it blindly because a superior told you to do it. That's not right. It is not right at all. So I appreciate the fact that Space Wolves don't just follow orders. They have a little bit of a brain on their shoulders. Considering everyone thinks Space Wolves are basically crazy, blood-curdling guys who just want to get in combat and do nothing else. They have the ability to understand orders, right and wrong orders, and not do the wrong orders. That says a whole lot about them versus other Space Marine chapters. Because most Space Marine chapters, if they would have been told to wipe out the Imperial Guard because they saw something they shouldn't have, they wouldn't have hesitated, they would have done it. There's a couple other chapters that don't like to do it. But Space Wolves are the ones that will step up and say no. So it's a big difference in what goes on. And like I said, it pisses some people off that I take that stance, but damn it, they're my Space Wolves, and I love them. Anyway, let's see where we're at here. Now we see if we've been using Scavenger, maybe we've got enough increase to get the next one up. Nope, it's only on level 5. I can hope. So from here on out, since I can wrench, everything that I can wrench, I'm wrenching, because that gives me a chance to get my Scavenging skill up, which means I'll be able to get Quality Joe up quicker. The quicker I get Quality Joe up, the quicker I get better gear. So we're definitely good. And the goggles I just picked up, that's better loot chance. So we're cruising along getting better loot chance, which is awesome. Now I didn't get the safe right now. I'm going to see what everything else comes out before I get the safe. Will be the last thing I get. I know there's a ladder going upstairs, but I want to clear off this floor first. Minus that, of course, that safe. More stuff. That's always good. Now I got some stuff on my inventory. Is probably better than what I'm wearing, but I'm not in a hurry to put it on right now. I'm more worried about getting this stuff kind of done. I'm here getting a little later. I don't want to take too long on this, you know. So it's a matter of getting things going. Yep. Some things you just get done. Get her done. There's gonna be mobs up here, so I'm trying to take it quietly. There we go. I knew he'd be here. I was hoping to be able to do what I'm doing right now. And get out of there quick enough so that I can... Oh, right in his crotch. I got a football player and a screamer right off the bat. That's just wrong. Oh, and a cop too. No, that's not. That's bad behavior. And they got me caught in here. Oh, I'm dead. That was not good at all. That was unfair. That's perfectly fair. I just played badly. Alright. I'm back here. Let's see if I have any bullets left. No, I do not. Let's equip some of the stuff I got. Stuff I know is better. Get this die out. Complete it. Wear the boots. Got cowboy boots now. Get this die out. Get this die out. Looks all good here. Got all that's out. Let's go sell this real quick. Yeah, not liking what happened, but it is what it is. I'll get back to it pretty quickly. Oh, I didn't take that die out. Oh, that's not good. Alright, got two dies in it. Take out real quick. Modify out. Modify out. Complete. The inventory. Sell the boots. Sell the boots. Nope, wouldn't sell it. Sell the helmet. Sell the purple dye. Yep. All the stuff I want to sell sold. I want this 9mm ammo. Don't have enough for all of it. Say about 100 rounds. Yep. Try another 100 rounds. Nope. How about 95? 90? Nope. 70? Nope. 60? Nope. 50? Yep, okay. That's about all the rounds I could. And we'll put this in here. There we go. Oh, don't need that there either. There we go. Looking pretty good. Now it's getting late, so I gotta... Oh, I did put the rounds up. Did I put the rounds up? No. Yes, I did. Dum-dum. That's what happens when you got dum-dum in your head. Dum-dum. Where are you? Right here. It's an archer. Good to have dum-dum bullets too. Back over here where I got killed. Go through this place here real quick. It's almost went through. So trying to hurry back there. Yep. You gotta get back over here as quick as possible, so you want to get this done before night comes, and then yeah, be about time to stop this episode. Oh, I hate these bees. I like what they give you, but I hate fighting them. Oh man. There we go. Oh, he's on top of the roof. You gotta get up there anyway. Do one thing, so I'll get it out of the way now. Oh, I just didn't do that, did I? That I did. Well, at least that's something. Where's that bee at? I want that bee. I want that honey. Business lady. Come on now. There we go. Oh, come on. I keep on missing. There we go. Missed again. There we go. That's better. I know I didn't get this looted here. Shame on me. So I won't forget it. And speaking of scavenging, right out here scavenging these lights. The nice thing is that all the things I'm scavenging off these I will need later, so it's not a bad thing to get now too. So it's all good, it adds up. Now let's hope I just kill all this stuff in time before we get some nasties. Alright, 2 more scavenging points. That's all I need. We got some trouble up here because, well, we weren't very smart. We did kill a couple of them, but kill that stupid guy right off the bat. Now this guy here. And there goes the cop as he crapped out his pants. Get all these chairs here. That's a good thing. All that wood. Getting our mining skill up at the same time, which is good. So I know a little bit safer. Going to close that down. See what I get out of these shipping crates. Ooh. Oh, nice. Wear that. Modify that. I said modify that. Oh, you feel better. And we're going to reload it. Because anytime you modify a gun, you have to reload it. Little tip there for you. And I think I just switched weapons too fast, or items too fast. Ooh, did I see that? Yes, I did. I'll be wearing it. And didn't. Okay, good. I like that. Getting our skills up. Speaking of which, we are level 7. Not bad. Hopefully get scavenging going here. Well, now, get this thing going. Scavenge on up. Get some good items. Get the scavenging up. I think I need one more point down scavenging. Let's see. Yep. 4. Get this out of the way. What else too? Good stuff to pick up. What I'm thinking about, learn that book. Get that thing there out of the way. Getting our stuff going. Try and get this done as quick as I can. I may jump out of this place real quick and scavenge a car real quick to get this last bit up if I don't have it by the time I need it. We'll see. I'm hoping to get this last scavenging point so I can get my quality Joe up by just 1 level, which will make a big difference about what we're about to loot. You're thinking, well, why didn't I wait to get scavenging up before I did the boxes? Well, I know I would need to loot those boxes to get my scavenging up for the army boxes, which we're going to get here in a minute, which is even better loot than what we're going to get out of these boxes, no matter what we did. So, keep that in mind. That's a good schematic. We'll use that. Alright, let's come down here and see what we get to fight real quick. You can hear them. At least I can. Oops. Get him angry. Come follow me. Yeah. I'll use my little my doors here. Yep. And get this guy here. Yep. Step by step. See, I kept this guy at bay so I can just bludgeon them. As long as I keep myself back, they can't get to me, and I can. Aww. I can get to them. I did say I was going to route, but I'm going to do something here I normally wouldn't do, but I want the last point of scavenging, and I don't mind giving up a refrigerator loot next time, or a microwave loot. Hopefully, just between these two, I get it up. Come on, 1 scavenging point. So I'm asking for. Asking for a lot. And the answer is still no, isn't it? No, it is. Okay. I'll take that. Quality Joe time. Where's that Quality Joe? Quality Joe goes up by 1. We're coming out here. And we're going to jump up on this. And we're going to get our... come on now. Alright. We're going to jump up here. Because you can see a little secret here. Little secret little area. Right here. Look at this glorious loot boxes here. This is something you definitely don't want to pass up if you see this house. Look at that. Look at all those army ammo boxes. Look at that. Munition boxes. Ain't that sweet? Loot these bad boys right up. Think you're going to like what you're going to see. I sure hope so. Alright. I'll see this one here. That was some good stuff. 52 9mm and some weapon parts. That's good. Let's see what this one gives us. Come on. Come on. No whammies. No whammies. And, okay. Sell stuff, and I mean, I will use the AP shotgun shells at some point. Just, they're not all that great. How about this one? Kind of the same thing. Come on now. Let's do better. I can do better. Come on now. Let's get some good dice rolls here. Good random generated number. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can give it to me. And, okay. Like 7.62 ammo. That's good. Some more weapon parts and some more AP shotgun shells. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what this one gives me. I got 4 more chances here. Come on now. Alright. Frag rounds. Those are real good. Now, hopefully I get a rocket launcher, because those frag rounds don't do a lot of damage to the surrounding area. They do some. They do more damage to the mobs, less damage goes to the surrounding area. So those are good shells to have for a rocket launcher. So, 7.62 and more frag shells. Really good. Liking what I'm seeing. Alright, now, give me a rocket launcher or a weapon that I could use. It'd be nice. Nope, but good loot, just the same. Good ammo. Come on now. Come on, give me some good stuff here. Come on. You can do it. See, I'll be coming back here every so many days to get loot out of this place. I like the loot here. So now, we did this place. What I do is I mark it on the map, and what I'm going to call it is, I'm going to call it ammo boxes day, and I put a 1 because that's the day, what day I looted this place. Day 1. So I know when to come back here to reloot. There we go. Now, it is nighttime, so I can get my fat butt home. Now, did I get? Oh no. Stupid wolf. Die. That's the wolf from earlier. He was injured. Most likely, or could be from a zombie that hurt him too. Oh, I knew that was coming. And more zombies are coming. I'm not doing bad. Could be doing worse, that's for sure. I think I did okay there. Didn't take much damage, didn't spend a whole lot of rounds really, considering. Not bad, I'll take that. Considering. Here we go. Oh, I hate that when I hit that stupid button. Start typing things out, even though it's only because, well, I got stupid fingers. Get myself back and stop the stream, and then I'll load up this one here, and I'll start a new one probably, because I'm not having a hard time going to sleep. That's why I stayed up late, because I got frustrated. Now I'm gonna be at this probably the rest of the night or rest of the day. That's the way it works for me. I could probably get away with using a melee there, but I just don't feel like doing it. I got the bullets. This is not bad for me getting experience. Not dying. Get a bag out of it. Big Mama's coming. probably be a little bit more selective with my shots, but I'm not arguing at this point. Get my butt home. Get towards that bed. You guys are going to get a full 24 hours, it looks like. And if I don't get back to base before it hits 1 or day 2, I'll stop it right there, because that's all I'm going to do. So do I get back to the base before time runs out, or do I stop the stream? We'll see which comes out. Running and gunning. That's what I'm doing. Running and gunning. See, getting that pistol was a good idea, and getting the ammo was a great idea too. So on day 1, I got what? 3 or 4 berry quests done. I looted a really good POI. Pretty good all the way around, I would say. Pretty good day. Could it be better? Oh, heck yeah. But am I happy with it? Oh, heck yeah. I'm running to get to the guards, man. Let them take those mobs off of me. Sometimes you want to fight, and sometimes you just want to run. Looks like I'm going to get here before it hits day 2. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. This is the end of episode 1. Start of a new series. I'm going to make sure it's working, and then we're going to go from there. Alright. You guys have a good time, and I'll see you guys soon.